If you're preparing your home for sale, there's something you need to know. Even the most enthusiastic sellers make one big cleaning mistake, and it can cost them time, energy, and even money. The mistake: cleaning in the wrong order. It sounds simple, but when you're prepping your home for buyers, how you clean is just as important as what you clean. Let's walk through the professional way to clean before a sale, so your home shines top to bottom and leaves a lasting impression on every buyer who walks through the door. Start at the top, not where it's obvious. Most people start where it looks dirty, maybe the floors or the kitchen benches. But that's backwards. Dust travels downward, water runs down walls, grime settles. That means if you clean the floors first, you'll be cleaning them again. Instead, follow the golden rule of pre-sale cleaning. Top to bottom, back to front, left to right. Step 1. Dust from high to low. Start with ceiling fans, curtain rods, corners and cobwebs, tall shelves, top edges of mirrors and artwork. Use an extendable duster or microfiber cloth to remove dust that naturally falls downward. Why it matters in a sale. Buyers look up, and a clean ceiling fan or cobweb-free cornice tells them, "This place is well cared for." Step 2. Clean walls, windows and surfaces. Next, tackle. Walls. Remove marks, fingerprints and scuffs. Door frames and handles. Prime buyer eye-level areas. Windows. Clean inside and out for maximum light surfaces. Benches, side tables, cabinetry. Don't forget to open cabinets and drawers. Buyers will. This stage adds shine and space to your rooms and shows off the natural light you've worked so hard to bring in. Step 3. Bathrooms and kitchen last. Why wait? Because these are high-use, high-touch zones. They attract dust and fingerprints fast, especially if you're still living in the home during viewings, when you're close to inspection day or photography. Scrub the bathrooms so they sparkle. Degrease the kitchen and wipe every cupboard front. Hide toiletries and declutter counters, buff taps and handles for a luxury feel. These rooms are deal makers, so save them for last and keep them looking showroom ready. Step 4. Floors are the finale. Finally, turn your attention to the floors. Vacuum every edge and corner. Mop tiles or floorboards with a neutral smelling solution, spot clean, or steam clean carpets. Why last? Because every speck of dust or drop of cleaner from earlier steps lands here. Doing the floors last means they stay pristine right through to your open home. Bonus: clean back to front. Here's a pro tip most homeowners miss. Clean from the back of the house to the front door. Why? Because you avoid tracking dust and dirt through areas you've already cleaned, especially important if you're using outdoor access points, like garages or side paths. And when the last thing you clean is the entryway, your buyer's first impression is your freshest. Final thought: clean with strategy, sell with confidence. Pre-sale cleaning isn't just about elbow grease, it's about working smarter. Start at the top, work down, then out clean from back to front. Save kitchens, bathrooms and floors for last. This isn't busy work, it's buyer psychology. Because when your home feels fresh, orderly, and well-maintained from the moment they step inside, buyers don't see work, they see possibility. They don't hesitate, they make offers. And they don't question the price, they justify it. So skip the scramble, clean with intention, and let your home speak for itself.